Hello, and thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to take a look at the Brookstone automatic wine opener, which is electric. And I'm going to show you the difference between using a manual lever opener corkscrew versus the electric wine opener. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unbox it and show you what comes in the box. But here's the actual box here. Has the pictures on it. There is a built-in coil cutter. It's cordless. It takes 4 AA batteries, and it's a one-touch operation. Has some instructions on the side. There's a base as well, which I think is also does double duty for the built-in cutter. Let's take a look inside. Okay, so inside of the box you have the automatic wine opener instructions, the base, which comes in a little piece of plastic, and on the bottom you have the actual foil cutter with some sharp blades, so be careful not to put your fingers in there because they're kind of like razor blades. This also is the base. Here is the actual automatic wine opener by Brookstone. Comes in a little piece of plastic for protection. And let me talk about the sides. It's almost like a foot long. It's rubber, so it has a great grip. It's not too large for your hand. And inside here you can see a little bit of the top of the coil or the auger. And then it has an LED light at the top, which is an indicator light. Then it has a little bitty button down here, which is down, and then a button up here at the top where there's an arrow. This is an arrow here and an arrow there, but this is an arrow up and this is an arrow down. On the back, you can see here it takes 4 AA batteries. So what I'm going to do is put the 4 AA batteries in, but when I put the batteries in, you want to keep this ribbon underneath the batteries, so that way it's easily, the next time you need to replace the batteries, it's easy to pull the batteries out. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Okay, so I put the first 2 AA batteries in, and the ribbon goes underneath those. Then I'm going to pull the ribbon over top, just like that, and go ahead and place the next battery in. Make sure my polarities are correct. So far, pretty simple. And I heard a noise. Then I'm going to fold this over again and put the top back on. So, pretty simple to put the batteries in, put the back on the batteries, and now I'm going to go ahead and push the down button and see what happens. Okay, when I push it, there's a little light that comes on, the LED indicator light, turns red. And I see the corkscrew, this corkscrew going around. Let me show you that, if you can see this. You want to place this right on the base, and it just stands up, just like that. And just lifts out. Okay, I have different wine bottles here. This one has no foil at the top of the wine bottle, so we will not need to cut the top of the foil off using the foil cutter on the bottom of the automatic wine bottle opener. Put this one aside. Here we have another kind of wine bottle which actually has the foil at the top. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use the foil cutter to remove the top of this foil. What I'm going to do now is place the top of the bottle into the foil cutter, squeeze very tightly, and spin. And you notice that it cut the foil off beautifully. It didn't pull all the foil down to make the bottle look unattractive, so it's still very attractive looking. Okay, now the next thing I want to do, I'm going to literally take the Brookstone automatic wine opener and I'm going to place it down on the bottle. Just like this. Now I've never used one of these, so I don't know what it's like. And now I'm going to try to push the down arrow up top and see what happens. Okay, it's moving down the bottle. I'm going to keep it there. And the cork is removed. Now the cork is still inside of the Brookstone automatic wine opener. And what you do now, you press this little arrow up, I think. Let's see, press this little arrow and see what happens. And it removes the cork. Here comes the cork. And the cork falls out. An automatic wine opener by Brookstone. This actually delivers, it works, it's simple. Putting the batteries in, using the small cutter on the bottom to remove the foil, placing it back. It's very nice, it's sleek, it's modern, it looks great in the kitchen. Actually, you could recork it with the actual cork, which is simple, or you can purchase a wine bottle stopper or a bottle stopper. They're very fancy and they actually make the wine look really nice. See that? It's beautiful. The next thing I'm going to talk about is using the manual lever opener. The manual lever opener, they're very basic. It has at the top a little handle. Also, this is a bottle opener. If you want to open a bottle, beer or some root beer or something, you could just pop that off. So this is a handy thing here. It does not have a blade cutter to remove the foil, but you can take the auger or the coil worm they call it, and you can go around the top of the wine bottle just like this and remove the foil. So how do you use a lever opener? You want to pull the wings up and watch the auger or the coil go down. You're going to place it, push it down in the cork, and then you're going to manually, let's see if I can show you here, you're going to turn, and the wings here on the lever opener are going to expand. And it actually looks like a person. It actually looks like a little person with their head and their arms. And then you're going to turn it until it stops, to where they're completely up like that. Then you're going to pull down slowly, pull it out. Then to remove the cork from the lever opener, you want to pull the wings up and you're going to manually grab the corks and unscrew it, just like that. These are great for traveling. Anytime you're going out of town, make sure you take one of these because it has a bottle opener, and you never know when you want to buy you a bottle of wine and you're in a hotel or on a vacation. These are wonderful. I always travel with one of these. And if you're very sophisticated and you have two of these, maybe you want to keep one at home or take one with you. But this has batteries, so when you're on vacation, you really don't want to be responsible for looking for batteries. So you want to pour you a half a glass of wine in your glass. Swirl your wine before you take a sip so you can smell the wine. Brings out all the flavors, and then sip your wine with a great dinner. Cheers, and thanks for watching.